Now to a developing story.
It's been a long road. It's been a lot.
Today, dozens of tenants living in awful conditions are a step closer to moving out. You may remember we first told you about Barber Garden Apartments in Hartford just a few months ago. The complex failed inspections miserably. In fact, on a scale of 100, it scored a 9. Tonight, Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Jennifer Lee is live at Superior Court, where, Jen, we understand a warrant is out now for the property owner.
Yes, the property owner faces a long list of violations for breaking fire safety code, as if the living conditions weren't bad enough at Barber Garden Apartments. Now the buildings are considered a fire hazard and right now is under a fire watch around the clock.
This is my ticket out of here.
We're back at Betty Wadley's apartment at Barber Garden in Hartford. 2 months ago, she showed us the walls of her bathroom and tub. Not much has changed.
Maintenance come, they put a Band-Aid on it instead of fixing it properly.
After months of advocating for fair housing, Betty and dozens of tenants of the 84-unit apartment complex are now weeks to months away from moving out.
I feel great. I'm going to get out of there.
Today, a relocation team from the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development meeting with each of them.
They literally go to Florida or whatever. They're going to help us with moving expenses and actually traveling expenses to look at housing and stuff.
And to go over housing vouchers and moving services available.
Reassuring the residents that we are there for them, and that's what these meetings are about.
HUD cut ties with Barber Garden after the complex failed inspections. This week, the owner, Martin Rothman of New York, slapped with 195 counts in violation of the Connecticut Fire Safety Code. Fire Marshal Ewan Sharif says it's concerning.
We just care that the residents, the owners of the city of Hartford are safe and that they're protected.
The violations include not having a fire alarm system in 2 buildings, not maintaining clear exits and fire escape routes, not being up to code on smoke alarms, and not storing combustible liquids in the basement properly. Okay, so we stopped by the leasing office 2 months ago and there was a person inside, but she wouldn't open the door for us back then. We've tried knocking and still no one's coming to the door. We called this number for the leasing office.
The number you are trying to reach is out of service.
Tenants say they're ready for a fresh start.
Now all I need to do is find a clean, safe place.
We finally got in touch with Martin Rothman's lawyer, and she tells us that the owner has been working with HUD and also has been working with the fire marshal's office, and they were surprised by this warrant. As for what will happen for Martin Rothman following these violations, he'll have to show up to housing court here, and ultimately a judge will determine the consequences, and that can include hefty fines. Reporting live in Hartford, Jennifer Lee, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.